Today, from Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis, it's Week 2 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway on EA Sports.
Taken from about the 12.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now Jones. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jones. 5 yards on the game's first play, 2nd down. Throwing, Jones. Going up top for Kupp. And that will be incomplete. Try to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. 3rd play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Jones. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. A punt of 46, a return of 5. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The numbers for him from a week ago. A boatload of carries, 130 in the yardage department, and a touchdown, too.
Well, they set a nice tone in Week 1. He's among the leading rushers in the league. I think that they continue to feed him the football and continue to establish the running game so they can get the play action and throw the ball deep later on. And, Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does? It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL, and all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key 1st downs and big runs.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz, eluding the pressure right.
There's the rookie from LSU. It's Ja'Marr Chase.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wentz. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Wentz going to give this to Taylor.
And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
But this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
That's the type of run that Jonathan Taylor gives you so often, and you just can't take it for granted. He finds a way to get those extra yards. The 3rd running back taken in the 2020 draft, but he had the best numbers by far of any of them. 1,169 yards, 3rd most in the NFL, and by the last quarter of the season, he ranked among the best runners in the league.
This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead him to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got a bike. Oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pick. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Kareem Hunt, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Colts are going to take a first-quarter lead. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And Kareem Hunt, the one to finish it off, as he did so with a touchdown run.
Now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off. A fairly short kick from the 14. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And some room to maneuver. Touchdown, LA! Aaron Jones, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Extra point safely through, and we are tied here in the second quarter. It only took him 2 plays there to find the end zone. The last one, the long run, getting him in for 6 points. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. On the return, Corey Ballantyne. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a bead on you, maybe you mix it up a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked out before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Have to give credit for a nice play there, but also have to look at it as a blown assignment. He became a free runner that turned into a free hitter.
Flush to his right. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Here now, Brett Maher. He hit from 62 in his rookie season of 2018. This will approach NFL record territory. It's a 62-yard attempt. That would have been from way downtown. Pretty big roll of the dice, and he comes up a bit short.
Yeah, you knew when you saw the holder setting up on the other side of the 50 that this was going to be a long shot. But to me, there's really no loss here because you've shown confidence in him. Kicking it from a long distance, that'll pay dividends. And the miss, you can shake that one off. He wasn't likely to make it in the first place.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start. 2-9. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Aaron Jones with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Rams have taken the lead. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack. And you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line. And he's able to take it into the end zone.
And oh, it's blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball. Following the botch PAT, they're set to kick this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Wentz now on 1st down. He will find his man Chase complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A big play that time through the air. 39 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this 2nd week of the regular season. Now a throw from outside the pocket, complete out left. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Jamel Dean.
He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
Rohrwasser on for the PAT.
He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Ballantyne to return. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Now Wentz to try again after the pick six.
And he'll find Chase on the right side complete. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 69 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They'll run with Taylor. The tackle made by Levi Wallace. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Throwing his Wentz. Buying time to his left. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Dancing to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. 3rd and goal. This L.A. Rams defense will try to bow up once more. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor in the final seconds of the first half. And the Colts are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And the lead will shrink to 6. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. This one taken just inside the 10. Well, now how about this return? A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Mike Edwards picks it off. So we've come to halftime. It's the visiting Rams taking the lead to the break. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, we'll get you back to you and Charles in a bit, but first it's time for a trip. Eventful opening weekend. Let's see what's happening in Week 2. We'll start up at TIAA Stadium in Jacksonville, and it's the Broncos who are out in front. Sammy Watkins, a touchdown reception. From there, it's a short trip in the Sunshine State down to Miami, as the Dolphins are at home as well. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Buffalo Bills. Dak Prescott lighting it up. He's got 3 touchdown passes. Finally, we head to the shores of Lake Erie. See what's going on with the Cleveland Browns. And you can see they lead the visiting Houston Texans at halftime. The Browns were losers a week ago, so they are desperately trying to avoid dropping 2 straight to start the year. In our game, we were treated to a strong first half from the former Blue Devil, Daniel Jones. His guys have the lead at the break as we get back up to Lucas Oil Stadium and hand things over to Brandon Gaudin.
The Colts getting the football first, and they trail here as we are back underway in quarter number 3. Ballantyne to return. And a Nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped it to 14. Well, the Colts ready to go to work to start the third quarter. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. Credit the tackle there to Uchenna Nwosu. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up. Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
So certainly an interesting call there to go for it.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But, boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And the Rams are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. Looking to throw. Jones. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Cole Beasley. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Rams are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Jones throwing for it. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. And sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense. That's 2 points for them, but he identified an open target and put it right on him.
Valentine to return. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They fake the give. Now Wentz. They'll get this off to Taylor. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll make it a 2nd down. They'll try the left side with Taylor. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 97 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
Shifts past him at the 45. And he pushes through a would-be tackler to get about 3 yards, 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Working from the gun, Wentz. And his throw is incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Steps away. Now he's going to let it go deep, back over the middle. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Again, it's Jones. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. And this pass broken up. The contact well-timed there, and now 4th down.
Here comes the Rams punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. And this punt sails over the sideline. And the spot, it looks to be right at the 25-yard line. Now the Colts offense gets ready to head back on the field.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
Looking for an opening, not much there. He'll get it to the 39. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And Wentz going to slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Wentz going to try and throw on 3rd. Forced out to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown.
Ja'Marr Chase.
His 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Colts are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter.
Marr now to add the extra point. He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action.
You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Taken from about the 12.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. 1st down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. So after the INT, here's Wentz. Steps away to his left.
He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And out of bounds all the way down at the 3.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Wentz going to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Tyler Boyd there to make the grab.
And the Colts are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away.
Taken at the 15, a short kick.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
64 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
Now Jones on 1st and 10.
He's got his tight end. It's Tommy Tremble.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Now they'll toss to Jones running left. Room here to run. Well, now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Colts pick it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, so much for the 4-minute offense. They were trying to reduce the clock, get in position to win the game, and leave no time for them to come back and catch them. And guess what? They turned the ball over. Yeah, I mean, they had it all set up for themselves, and they let it get away.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Again, it's Taylor.
Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor.
And eventually taken down, but how about that athletic spin move? First down yardage.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. All tied up, less than 2 minutes to go.
So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a score to break this tie.
Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
At this stage, you've got to hustle. Got to get back to the line of scrimmage because you're saving that timeout to make sure you have a chance to get your kicker out there for the big shot.
Now he's going to send this one deep right side. Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. And they will finally catch him, but not before he gets it to the 11. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as it'll come with an even 90 seconds remaining on the clock. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. Being chased out left. Gets past one man. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Okay, he's not going to get the 1st down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Here's 2nd and 2 now from the 3. Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Kareem Hunt,
his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Colts have broken our tie as they take the lead. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Now following the touchdown, Hofrichter to kick off. Pulls it in at the 13.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They're down here in a 1-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of...
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Jones. Able to find Jones. And
he loses the football a 2nd time. And the Colts pick it up. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. Now the Colts will use their third and final timeout. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
That's a shuffle pass, and it's complete. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
8 yards to go on second down.
Back to throw. Wentz buying time to his left. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. So a little icing on the cake there before the clock hits all zeros.
What a way to finish things off. Exactly what you want. Not much time and a touchdown to put things away.
Extra point by Moore, up and good. And the lead now up to 14.
Now following the touchdown, Hofrichter to kick off.
And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose.
And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up past the 40-yard line.
There's no downplaying that we all knew that this was a critical possession, and to get a return like that to start things off, that's the spark that they needed. That's the spark they were looking for.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is dropped and incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one is gone as time has run out on this ball game. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Colts, they use the favorable early schedule to their advantage as they move to 2-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Tennessee Titans. Meanwhile, for Los Angeles, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Tampa to take on the Bucs. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA.
This is the development trait. This is the abilities tab. Here you can see what